Hi, I'm David, and in this video, we're going to talk about my 36-hour journey picking up this airplane. We'll also talk about why I bought it without a pilot's license, and if you stick to the end, we'll talk about why I chose this model in particular. All right, so the project for today is to get this garage in order. Spent the last 4 or 5 months working on and finishing a basement, so if we're going to build an airplane, we've got to clean this up. So let's get this going. All right, much better. Let's go get our airplane. So I'm at the airport now, and I'm flying up to Spokane. We're gonna fly up, get the U-Haul, and then drive down this afternoon. Took a minute to get through security. I have a backpack full of ratchet straps, and so they want to take a look at all that, but we got through, and now we're gonna go on our flight. All right, so I just picked up the U-Haul and we're on our way to pick up the airplane. All right, we made it. So here's the airplane. All right, we've got everything loaded in the truck, so we are ready to go. So strap the wings to the walls, grip locked everything. So we took the cowl off. So yeah, we are in good shape. Turns out these wheels are basically a press fit. So looking pretty good. Everything's nice and secure. So yeah, let's hit the road. Wowee, Montana is gorgeous. I've actually been here before, but it's still beautiful. So the reason I bought an airplane without a pilot's license is 2 parts. Truthfully, I already have about 20 hours as a student pilot. I studied aviation in my early 20s from a Part 141 flight school and college. So I have about 20 credit hours of aviation studies and about 20 hours of flight time. I even was signed off for the written exam, and life got in the way. I decided that long-term airline pilot career wasn't quite the right fit for me, and I ran out of money as a student pilot, so I had to put aviation on the back burner. And then the second part of that is I love to build stuff. I've always been building model airplanes as a kid. I've rebuilt engines just for fun, and I just love to do stuff like that. I love to tinker and kind of mess around with things. And when I was about 24, 25, I learned that you could actually build an airplane from scratch or from a kit. And so for me, the idea of building my own airplane and flying it is an absolute dream. I almost think I love building more than flying, almost. And I'm stoked that there's a really awesome community behind experimental aviation, building everything out, showing how capable, how safe those aircraft are. I think it's amazing, and I'm super excited to jump in and get involved. Now, fast forward about 15 years. I'm married, I have a beautiful family, a couple wonderful kids, and the only thing that was missing was aviation. So about 5 years ago, I decided I've got to start working towards this. And so for Christmas one year, I asked for engineering drawings for a HATS Classic, which is a 2-place tandem biplane. And that's a plane I absolutely love and adore, and I'm super excited to scratch build one of those one day. And then I decided that the mission I want for most of my aviation really is backcountry flying. I love to camp and fish. I grew up in Utah, and so since I was a little kid, I was always doing that kind of stuff. And so the idea of taking a bush plane into the backcountry to me is amazing. And so the following year for Christmas, I asked for plans for a Bearhawk. So I have engineering drawings for the Bearhawk Bravo. It's a 4-place STOL bush plane, a little bit bigger than the Kit Fox and Avid. And my original plan is to scratch build that one. I still probably will do that, but by the time I do it, maybe I'll do a quick build kit or the builder assist program. I'm not really sure yet. And then I realized over the last couple years that my first couple hundred hours as a pilot, I'm probably just going to be flying solo for most of it. And so I don't really need a four-place airplane for those first couple hundred hours. So flying solo or maybe one other passenger is really the right mission for me at this time. And so that's why I decided to go with the Avid Flyer Mark IV. You know, it was really between that and a Kit Fox. To be honest, I would have bought either one of them. They're both almost the same exact airplane. There are some minor differences, but overall they're near identical, and they're both really great airplanes. They both have a really great community behind them. There's a lot of people that have built them and are out flying them, and they're just a great overall airplane. So I decided, you know what, this is going to be a little more approachable for me to build for my first airplane, rather than scratch building a sheet metal wing, you know, and building a fuselage from scratch. You know, I'll still do that in the future, but it's going to be much nicer to start with this existing fuselage and already built wing and really just clean it up and make a few minor modifications and then just finish it off. So it really came down to the fact that this Avid had the nicer bush gear, the Rotax 912 engine mount included, the cowling, and it included a brand new set of STOL ribs in addition to the already built speed wing. I also have a CNC router for cutting out parts and a TIG welder for making any modifications. I've been doing CAD work and prototyping on the side for about 10 years, so if you need anything made, hit me up in the forum below. I'd love to collaborate with you. My plans are to build this out over the next couple years. I'm in no hurry with it. I'll also start on my pilot's license and finish that off, so I'll be building time while building an airplane. And I have a few ideas of what I want to do to this, but what are your thoughts? Is there something I should be doing to this while it's in a bare fuselage? Let me know in the comments below. So follow along with this build series. I'm super excited about this. I've been telling people for 5+ years that I'm building an airplane, and honestly, I've been doing a lot of researching and planning and budgeting and forecasting and all of that, which is all great. That's all part of building an airplane. But now I can finally say that I'm actually building an airplane. I actually have one in my hands. And so I'm super excited about the build. So follow along. I'm gonna do a ton of build videos. I'm also gonna do other build videos, other things that I'm interested in building, you know, things around the house or in the backyard. And then just some other videos, you know, some travel videos and some other areas of interest for me personally.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get back to driving. I've got about 7 hours left, so you'll see me in the morning when we unload this thing in the garage. Whew. I'm exhausted. That was a long 2 days. If you want to see what all came with this kit and what my plans are, check out the link below for the next video. And if you haven't already, please like this video, please subscribe. I've got a lot more content coming out. I'll be at Oshkosh this year, so if you're interested, hit me up. And until the next one, we'll catch you later.